Hey friends, I'm out here in Oregon today, a little different, Western Oregon, a Mount Hood National Forest. Seeing a lot of cool plants and trees that I don't have at home, and some familiar plants and trees, but different versions of them, of Western species. So it's really fun to see all these things. Hoping to find some mushrooms. So yeah, let's see what we can find. Come on. There's the mountain, much bigger in real life. And I am currently right here on the map. The foothills, I guess. So you can see all these giant stumps left from turn of the century logging, turn of the last century. These stumps are probably 100 years old. I believe they're Douglas fir. But you can see how little trees have sprouted in there. The brown rot fungus has eaten the white cellulose and hemicellulose, left the lignin behind. It's nice and spongy, creates a perfect place for a new tree to sprout. Although naturally, without human intervention, these trees would have fallen down closer to the ground. But yeah, that's really cool. All right, so we have these conks growing on this pine log here. Back home east of the Mississippi, I would think these would probably be a Ganoderma tsugae, the type of reishi mushroom that grows on conifer trees. But being in Oregon, I'm gonna say that this is the red-belted conk. It is a different genus altogether, Fomitopsis mounceae, or in Europe and Asia, it would be Fomitopsis pinicola. But this is a really cool mushroom. Might have some medicinal benefits. It's a decomposer of these big pine trees. It can compromise the strength of the tree, and the tree will fall down. So yeah, that's that one. The red belted conk. Cool. Let's move on. Whoa. Look at this cup fungus. The eyelash cup fungus grows all over the world. Tends to grow in subalpine environments, so that checks out. Just has these really cool little tiny eyelashes. Nice little hiding spot. Cool. Let's move on. Well, here we have some dried up common oyster mushrooms on what I'm guessing is either a big leaf maple or cottonwood. Wasn't really expecting to find it here, but happy to see it. So here's a good example of one of the old stumps where a younger tree has sprouted in the top. You can see how the roots had to travel all the way down from the top of the stump to reach the forest floor. And that's not a young tree up there. Very impressive. Okay. Salmon berries. That's a good berry. Now here's some older violet tooth polypore. So this is Trichaptum abietnum. It grows on conifers back home in Indiana. This would be Trichaptum biforme, growing on deciduous wood. To my eye, they look almost exactly the same. Pretty cool. It's the Salmon River. Very nice. Wow, look at all these horsetails. Very prehistoric looking. There's a foxglove. Wow, those are beautiful. Wow, look at these oyster mushrooms growing on this cottonwood log. These are beautiful. Common oyster mushroom, my favorite mushroom. Not seeing a whole lot of mushrooms. We're kind of higher altitude away from the coast. It's not as rainforesty up here. But those are lovely mushrooms. Really cool. All right, let's move on. Whoa. Haven't seen a whole lot of cap and stem mushrooms so far. Here's the first one of any size. Huh. I mean, that looks like a deer mushroom to me. Only slightly pink underneath, but the gills are free. There's no ring on the stem. Some striations on the stem. That kind of deer hide color. Little umbo on top, darker in the middle. That's an amazing mushroom. Really happy to find that one. Let's see what else we can find. Wow, that is an enormous cottonwood. How do I know it's a cottonwood? Well, I can tell by the leaves, but you can also tell by the cottony seeds. There's some more oysters. Man, they're everywhere. Huh. Well, I was hoping to come out here and find a lot of cool new and different mushrooms, but mostly I'm just finding common oyster mushroom and lots of them. Not what I expected, but pretty cool. Can't complain. All right, let's keep going. Well, look at this stump. That was once a pretty big tree. It's got about 10 little trees growing out of it now. Super cool. All right, well, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time on Mushroom Journeys.